Welcome back to the Fixed Wireless Access Show. I'm Benjamin Tansky with Natural Wireless. If your event is relying on shared best effort connectivity, you're taking a risk that most clients don't even realize exists. So here's my challenge to every event producer, technical director, AV company, venue manager, experiential agency, and corporate event planner listening today. Take your next event and ask one simple question. What happens if the primary internet connection fails during showtime? If the answer is we'll figure it out, that's not a plan. If the answer is we'll use hotspots, that's definitely not a plan. If the answer is the venue told us we'd be fine, that's absolutely not a plan. A plan is understanding your risk before the event begins. A plan is identifying single points of failure. A plan is building true diversity into the design. That's why we're having this conversation today. You know what's fascinating? 20 years ago, if the internet went down at an event, it was annoying. Today, it can shut the entire event down. Think about events happening every day across New York City, Miami, Boston, Philly, New Jersey, Chicago, Los Angeles, product launches, corporate conferences, trade shows, fashion week, automotive launches, fan festivals, sporting events, award shows, broadcast productions, experiential marketing activations. Every one of these events has become a technology platform. Every badge scan, every point of sale transaction, every live stream, every media upload, every sponsor activation, every attendee app, AI demonstration, every registration desk, and every VIP experience depends on connectivity. And what surprises me is how event professionals still assume someone else has thought about it. The venue assumes the production company has it covered. The production company assumes the venue has it covered. The client assumes everyone has it covered. Then everyone is shocked when a connectivity issue becomes the biggest problem at the event. Today, we're not talking about bandwidth. We're not talking about Wi-Fi. We're talking about resiliency. Because the most expensive outage isn't the one caused by a hurricane. It's the one caused by an assumption. At Natural Wireless, before we talk about speeds, Wi-Fi, public static IP addresses, live streams, or network architecture, we ask one simple question: where is the single point of failure? Because most organizations confuse redundancy with diversity. They think having two internet providers means they're protected. But if both providers share the same physical infrastructure, conduit pathways, or underground routes, they may have redundancy, but they don't have true diversity. And when that shared infrastructure fails, both circuits can disappear at the same time. That's not resiliency, that's risk. Real resiliency comes from true path diversity, physical separate network paths, separate infrastructure, and automatic failover designed to keep operations running when others go dark. That's why I encourage every production company, agency, venue, and end user listening today to send us an address for your next event. Not because we're trying to sell you something, because we can help identify risks before they become problems. We can determine whether true path diversity is available. We can help eliminate single points of failure before they impact your client, your sponsors, your attendees, or your reputation. Because connectivity isn't just an IT issue anymore. It's a business continuity issue. It's a revenue issue. And for many events, it's the difference between a successful show and a very expensive postmortem. I'm Benjamin Tansky with Natural Wireless. Thank you for joining me today. This is the Fixed Wireless Access Show, and we'll see you on the rooftops.